Good afternoon, guys. My name is Tanya San Miguel-Bounds, and I am a team leader as of today, June 30th, 2018. I am a team leader for Color Street, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to put on these awesome nails very quickly. I'm going to a party tonight, and so I'm a little dressed up, but I have some naked nails. And so I'm going to show you a couple of videos on my newly created YouTube page or YouTube channel. And it's mostly going to be focused on Color Street how-tos. All right. So today, first, what is Color Street? Color Street is 100% real nail polish. Okay. They're called nail strips, real nail polish strips. It's 100% nail polish. They come on dry on the top. They are 95% dry on the bottom, so it's a globally patented, unique way to put on nails on the go very quickly. They don't chip. They last up to 14 days. I am going to wear this set. It's a discontinued set that I have and I absolutely love, so I'm going to show you guys how to do a manicure very quickly with this set. And then my next video is going to be how to do a pedicure with the same set. I'm going to do them both tonight because I want to wear this set tonight. I'm super excited about them. I've been haunting them down so I can find them, and I finally got my hands on a set. But anyway, this is a product that is made in the United States, which is really, really awesome. I love this company, and in the next video, or one of the next videos you'll see on my page, is I'm going to be talking about why I got involved in this company. But for today, I'm going to show you very quickly how to put on these 100% Color Street nails, nail polish strips onto your hands, and how beautiful they look. So you can get a salon quality manicure in minutes. Okay, so I'm going to change my page over, and I'm going to show you what comes in the strips, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it as I'm doing them. So here you go. So as you guys can see, this is a strip I'm going to put on. It's a little beat up because I've been traveling with it. But what comes in the strip? The very first thing that you're going to see is that every package comes with 2 nail prep pads. They also come with this cute little nail file so that you can use. These are only tools that you're going to need in order to do your nails, okay? And then each strip, each set comes with, I'm going to open this up so you guys can see. Each set comes with 2 sets of strips. Now the company's done a lot of research and recognized that all women have different nail bed sizes. So what's really cool is that these 2 sets of strips, so it's 16 strips, are meant to, so you can find what strip is going to fit what nail, okay? If you have really long nails or a really long nail bed, these are over 1 inch long, so then you would just use the whole strip. And you would find if you have really wide nail beds, you would just go and find the strip that works for your nail bed, and either side. So this side might be a little bit less wider than this side, so that you can figure out which side do I need to put my nail, do I need to use to make my nails fit, the polish fits my nails. The other thing you're going to find on these is that they, you can stretch them up if you have a little bit of a narrower nail, and you can stretch them a little wider if you have a little bit of a wider bed. But for the most part, these should fit any nail bed that is out there. So the very first step that you take, is cleaning your nail beds. Now, before you ever do your nails, it's just like any other thing that you do with your nails. You want to make sure your hands are washed and clean. You know, you've either buffed or filed, however you would do your nails, okay? So you want to make sure your hands are nice and clean. And then this alcohol prep pad, what it does is it takes out all the oils in your nails. Most people have oils in their nails. Some people have oilier nail beds, which makes polish not stick to you as well. Some people have less oily nail beds. One of the recommendations, and they even do this in salons, is if you have really, really oily nail beds, it's to wash your hands with like some Dawn soap, and that helps kind of dry out the nail bed right before you put them on, okay? It's important to take care of your nails though, of course. So buff, clean up, you know, do all that kind of good stuff, file before you get into the nail strips. All right, it's like I said, it's 100% nail polish. So once it hits the air, it starts to dry. So it's for a one-time use only. And the very first nail that you always want to do is your pinky nail. And the reason for that is because a lot of times you're using your look at that, my nails are pretty dirty. Hold on. You're using your thumbs as your tools. That is your tool, okay? So I'm going to go with this. This is a beautiful set, by the way, guys. And it's too bad it's discontinued. It makes me super sad. But it talks about love. And it's got like some writing in reference to love. And so I'm wearing black and white to this party tonight. So I'm really excited to kind of put these on. So the very first thing you do is, you saw me do, I pulled off the top layer. This protects the nail strip. And then I pulled off the bottom layer, which is where the wetness is of the nail strip, okay? And then you kind of go and you try to go right as close as you can to your cuticle without going over, okay? So just like a nail polish strip, you would never paint your nails over the cuticle, so it's the same idea. So you go over your nail, see, and I went all the way to my cuticle right there, if you guys can see. And then all I do is I want to make sure it's going to fit on both sides. Oh, yep, it fits on this side, it fits on this side, perfect. All I'm doing is rubbing it in nice and pretty. You guys, can you see the word love up there? How cool is that? All right, so I'm rubbing this in, and then you take the strip and you pull it just a little, not too much to tear it, okay? It's just to make sure that you're, you know, not going to have that extra space. You're carrying the you're breaking it with your hand. This is like you're creating a crease, okay? Now, the other way that you can do this is you can also use your nail file to cut it, or some people cut the strips in half if they're going to try to use them on the other hand. These are so long that if you have short little fingers like I do, short nail beds or short fingernails, you can use them on both sides. So that's what a lot of people tend to do to save some money. If you have really long nail beds, of course, you would only use them on one. All right, so that's it. And your nail is done pretty quick. All right, what the nail file does is you can use the nail file. Here, let me pull it out. You know, once you've set the nails, you can kind of use a nail file to like even it all out if you want. I always say, you know, kind of rub downward, because all you're really trying to do is create that crease and make sure there's like no nail left. All right, I'm going to pull the tab off of this, and I have, like I said, just enough nail that I'm going to do it on this side too. Now, funny enough, you see how this nail bed is like smaller? Because I said either side is different, right, from sizes. So my nail is smaller than the nail strip. That's okay. I'm still going to put it on. Now, what's interesting is maybe I don't do it that way because there's writing. But if there was no design like this where it's upside down, that's kind of funny. You would probably do it this way, but I am not going to do that. I'm going to use the whole set to do. Let me see if I can do it this way. Maybe I can. Because again, they tear off so easily, I might just do this. And I want to do one set with people with short nails could probably do a mani and a pedi. And so that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Since I only got the one set, and I really love this. So you see how you see it's like not fitting correctly on my nail bed because I'm using the same side instead of the curvy side. I'm going to show you guys what I do to fix that. But in the meantime, in the same way, you'd still kind of take the nail bed, take your fingertip and strip down the nail. All right. So you guys can see I took the top. Well, remember, these are so easy to strip that you can actually do that with, look, I'm using my own nails to create the crease at the cuticle too. And you guys can see I'm going to tear it right off. Look at that. I'm creating the crease at my own cuticle, and then I'm tearing it off. And I'm doing the same thing here. Now, this is not the ideal way, but this is like just another way that you can make the strips work for you because they're so easy to manipulate, and they are, and you don't need any tools. Like you guys can see, I needed absolutely no tools, just my fingers, and boom, these two are done. How pretty is that? All right, I'm gonna do the next set. This one said love. I'm super excited about. the next one, I think I'm going to put a red accent nail. So I'm not going to do my accent nail, but I'm going to do the next one. This one says forever. It also says love, way, true. Ugh, I just love this set. It really is just like, pretty much it represents me. Everything I stand for. You know, I think love is, you know, it's what God commands of us. So I love this set. I love these nails. I've been so excited. I looked everywhere for them. But again, what you guys saw me do is I went all the way down to the cuticle. You know, I'm going down, ooh, where it says true. And then I'm rubbing it in. Now, rubbing it in, what it does is kind of like the warmth of your fingernail starts to, ooh, and you guys can see I left a crease in there, so I'm going to pull it up again a little bit and redo it. That's one of the cool things about these also is that you can reposition them. If you're not happy with the way they look, just pick them up carefully and reposition them. So I'm pulling it. Again, I'm breaking the crease. I'm making a crease and I'm breaking the nail. Okay, there you guys go. See? All right. And I'm going to use my nail file this time because this nail is a little thin. My personal nail, it's a little thin, so it was wanting to bend when I was trying to crease it. So I know we have a lot of women out there with this kind of problem with that kind of thin nails, especially if you've been using any kind of fake nails. It takes a long time for your nails to grow back. So just know that if they bend, you can use the nail file strip instead. Boom. See, I did that instead of the other one. I didn't want to mess up my nails and bend them even further. So the next strip I'm going to use is this one. And let me see if it's long enough for my nail bed. If not, I'm going to have to use a different one. And it covers almost perfectly. Look at that, guys. Ladies, this is a simple and easy way to get your nails done. Now, you can't even pay for something like this at a salon. It would cost you a ton of money to pay for this at a salon. So you guys remember I had to do it backwards because of the writing. I want the writing to look exactly the same. So I'm creating my own crease at the cuticle. You can use a cuticle machine. What do you call those cuticle sticks? You can use that too, especially if you have really short nails like I used to have. That was a big problem for me, was the fact that I used to bite my nails. So I still tend to bite my nails. That's why they don't grow so much, but at least I am not biting them down to the nubs because of my polish on my fingers, which is kind of cool. So love is the way, by the way. You guys can see that. Love is the way. So these nails, especially as they're starting to settle in over the 30 minutes or so, they're already dry. I can go do whatever I want with them right now, which is really, really cool. And it's exactly what I need because I'm heading to a party. But as they settle into your nail bed for, the next 30 minutes, they just get prettier and prettier. So by the time I get to this party, guaranteed people are going to be talking about my beautiful nails. So should I do like a black, red, black, red? I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go with my thumbs. I'm pretty excited about doing that. So, yep. So you guys can see what I'm doing is I was measuring. Does it fit on all sides? And it does. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking my camera. So now I'm going to put the very last one of these on. And as you guys can see, I'm going against my own cuticles. I don't want to paint over the cuticle. Okay. And then I'm rubbing it in. Nice. Oops, I don't want to crease it. Okay, I'm rubbing them in nice and neat. And then I'm tearing it off with the corner. Okay, on the corner here. There. Boom. And I'll probably end up using a nail file again here on this one. I've left these, these are, like I said, they're expired, so they're pretty old nails. So I can tell that they're drying out a little bit, which is why we tell you these expire after 1 year. So they have a 1 year shelf life. So you want to buy them and use them. But oops, I tore this one up. Ooh, and you know what? I'm still gonna try and use it. Aha, look at that. You can't even tell. So they have a 1-year use life, shelf life, but also once you've opened them, again, you don't want to use them. They're, they dry out like you're sitting here. They're drying out in the air. So they're not meant for more than a one-time use. All right. If you have, and the purpose of the so many strips is really to find the nail that fits your nail bed. It's not so that you can do multiple uses and all that. However, smart women like we are, of course we want to try and find multiple usage. So that's where we say, hey, couple things. You can do your nail bed, nails and a manicure and a pedicure at the same time. That's one way to use them, and make sure that you're using as much of the strips as you can. Or option B, share them with your friends. Couple you do manicures and pedicures together. I did my last set with my sister, and I did her pedicure, and I did a manicure, a pedicure on her, and then I did a manicure for